Hey, BCHL fans, Ian Wilson here alongside Simon Ferguson, the head coach and GM of the West Kelowna Warriors. Simon, the season is upon us. Thank you for taking the time out of, I'm sure, a busy schedule to sit down for a few moments.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
We're chatting with all the coaches around the league, getting a lay of the land for the beginning of the season. First things first, talk to us a little bit about kind of the preparations and what went into building this season's West Kelowna Warriors squad.
Yeah, I mean, it's been an interesting summer, spring, fall, kind of all around, really. It's, you know, when the rule changes happened last year, we saw a changeover in players, some ups and downs. We recruited some players early that ended up not coming back, and it seems the BCHL is in a really good spot right now, as there's players coming out of everywhere, trying to get into our league, and so I think the real tough work is now continuing on into September, which normally it wouldn't, trying to figure out and evaluate players that are coming at us, and I think right now the consensus overall is the guys who have showed up and wanted to be here are better than the guys who may have been at another level and are trying to come back now. So when I look at building the roster, it's for me it's kind of been, let's find the best players we can and see how deep we can get and go from there. So it's been an interesting summer, definitely different than the previous few years.
And for you, you've been in West K for a number of years now, so you've had the time to kind of establish and set up that culture. And clearly, as you mentioned, with lots of people trying to get into the league and lots of people trying to get to West K, it's been working because you guys over the years have had some really talented players, some really cornerstone pieces of that franchise. Talk to us a bit about that culture that you've instilled, what it means to be a Warrior.
Yeah, I think for us, it's, goes back to kind of my 19-year-old season and in Kelowna winning a Memorial Cup there, and the difference I saw between, my 19 and 20-year-old season and my 16 and to 19-year-old season in the Western League, and the culture difference between the two teams, and the winning and what winning brings to your team and to the players and the coaches. I think from my 20-year-old, 19, 20-year-old season, I think when I was in junior there, we had something like 13, 14 players playing the NHL, and between 16 and 19 on the other team, I think we had two. So, from there also I saw coaches move up to the NHL, move up, move on. Ryan Huskes was the third coach at the time, and he was, a very winning coach moving through the ranks in the Western League, and now he's with the Calgary Flames. So, I think, the reason we're all here is to move on, and if you can establish a winning culture, I think everyone gets that opportunity.
Last thing I got for you is just leave us off with a message for the fans ahead of this season. Of course, it's going to be a big one. What's your message to the fans of the Warriors and the BCHL?
Yeah, I think we're going to be a team that plays fast and hard and competes every night. I think West Kelowna, loves teams that play hard and physical and can score. And so hopefully we've put together a team that embodies that work that the residents of West Kelowna know and love.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for taking the time out, and best of luck as the season rolls along, Simon.
Thank you very much.